Newstalk WJAG in the Farmers Pride Studios, downtown River Point, Norfolk. And with me today, she is the Apprenticeship Director at Northeast Community College, Kim Anderson. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Well, glad you're here. We want to know, special week, you're the Apprenticeship Director, and we have you in here this week because it is?
It is National Apprenticeship Week, so we are celebrating all week long.
And what does an apprenticeship mean to you overall?
Yeah, so I think in really quick terms, apprenticeship is earn and learn. So you're earning an income while you're learning on the job, while you're also learning in the classroom with us out at Northeast.
And that's what it's geared toward, is that connectiveness, that networking of a student with a career overall.
Right, exactly. I think our long-term goal, we all know that right now we're going through a workforce shortage. So how can we better connect not only our young people, but maybe adults who are currently underemployed and get them upskilled into a new role to fill all of the job vacancies that are out there right now?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what job it is. You always hear about and see hiring now. Are you looking for a new job? Everyone's got those flyers out. We hear the advertisement on the radio all the time. And then the place they need to go is Northeast Community College. And they're thinking, what? Yes, because the apprenticeship program.
Yes, for sure. We're here to, help not only students and adult learners get into new careers and new pathways, but help our employers fill that talent pipeline. Apprenticeship is a long-term workforce development tool. You hire them and maybe they're working part-time for you while they're in school, but the end game is that once they complete the program, they are a full-time, ready-to-work employee for you long-term. We are seeing a 97% retention rate, and that's 3 years post-program completion, so the program works.
This isn't just for young adults that are entering college. This program is for all ages because, when I was younger, I thought it was crazy when I was college, and that was many years ago, people. But when I was in college, I seen older people, probably my age now, in school, non-traditional students. I thought that was a little wackadoodle, but it's a real thing, and it should be a real thing. People should feel comfortable expanding their knowledge, gaining more education. If they want to do a different career, feel free to do it. And it's right there at Northeast Community College with your apprenticeship program.
Yes. And, we make that whole career transition possible. If you're an adult learner and you have a family to support, you probably can't go to college full-time like a traditional college student. You need to still be working and earning an income. And so that's exactly what this apprenticeship program is set up to do.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, the young students as well, they're maybe unsure what to do with their life. You got the apprenticeship program that you're working with a variety of businesses right here. Is it in Norfolk or the whole surrounding area that you're working with?
So we service an entire 20-county region, so all the way out to Ainsworth, Atkinson area, over to South Sioux City, and then south to roughly Madison, Humphrey, and then, of course, all the way north up to the border of Yankton. So,
okay. So quite an area to cover. And is this apprenticeship program offered through all the Northeast Community College campuses or just here in Norfolk?
So depends on the program. So right now we have occupations built for an IT help desk technician. I have accounting technician, certified nursing assistant, or better known as CNA. We have an industrial maintenance. We're working on kind of revamping how that one's created, working on advanced manufacturing. We're also working on building welding. So again, depending upon what occupation you're looking at determines what we offer where.
But you could possibly end up building to suit a learner's need.
Yes,
because
for sure.
You can go out to businesses, as you're doing now. You're going to businesses, you're contacting them and discussing the idea of the apprenticeship program to have them join on if they're looking for. I think this is great because, as we said in the beginning, everybody is looking for workers. No better way to do this than connect with Northeast Community College and grab them while they're young, or maybe you got somebody looking for a career and you go, an older person, maybe, like myself or something, looking to change careers or just looking to advance themselves, get into a different job, whatever it may be. This is an opportunity to do that and make the connection with Northeast Community College as a business, work with the apprenticeship program, And I think that's going to fill that workforce a lot quicker because you're going to see people going, oh, they have this opportunity here with this business. I'd like to try this. This would be a great career, I think. And I can have time with my family too. If you're a non-traditional student, a little older, I think this is great to get into. And I applaud the businesses jumping on board because they're forward thinkers. They're seeing what the future needs to be as far as getting employees.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned connecting individuals, and I do a lot of that from both sides. If an employer comes to me and I don't have an apprentice for them right away, I hit the ground running and I'm out there helping to recruit for them. It's definitely a partnership. Me and the business at the same time are recruiting for that position. And on the flip side, if I have someone who comes to me who wants to be an apprentice, but I don't have a business at that point, then I'm going out and, okay, what are your interests? Let me find a business that would be willing to take you on. So lots of work connecting our workforce with local businesses.
I just love this program. I love this idea. Because sometimes I think people don't know where to turn or how to get to something, how to get to a job, a career. And maybe that's it. Maybe a little hesitant. And this, you can gear the program to the student to help them out to get them through college, whether they're a regular student or a non-traditional student. You can help them with that. And then you can help them find, maybe some scholarships or some funding to help them with school as well. You're kind of holding their hand through this whole process. Really.
Yeah. There's definitely a component of it that's like career coaching and making sure that they get through the program. They have the resources that they need. Some of our apprentices, their employers are actually paying for their tuition also, so they can graduate with little to no debt. So that's kind of an exciting thing. I even have some employers who will pay the individual to sit in the classroom and learn. That is huge. So please, there is money out there and resources available if you're looking to change careers or just starting your career.
I like that idea. It's not just, an opportunity to learn, but you're gaining a job opportunity, and the jobs on the other end are looking, they're looking for employees. They find an employee, and sometimes it's tough to find the right one. Well, with this program, you're going to find the right one for sure because they're tied into it. They want to be a part of it. You want them to be a part of your company. You're working cohesively. And again, some businesses may pay for your tuition or a part of it. Some of them may pay you to actually sit there in school in a sense. It's kind of the same thing, but also can be a little different. You're getting paid at the job too when you go there, and you're having a career at the end. I think this is a great setup that, we should be thinking about for our kids that are in high school right now, maybe kids that are in high school that took the year off for college. They're not sure yet. Well, let's dive in and let's try this out. And you're out there, you're making the connections, you're doing what you can to get the businesses in, to get the students in, and you're trying to, make them, as one. If a student's looking for something, then you're going to go to the business and say, hey, I think I have an answer for your problem of looking for an employee right here with Northeast and the apprenticeship program.
Yes, for sure. It's like I can't reiterate enough how awesome of a program it is to help with this workforce shortage that we're seeing. There's definitely an untapped market in there or out there with the adult learners that are underskilled, underpaid, that they could very easily upskill. They just need the tools and resources to do that. So let's bring them up and get them that next role. And you as the employer, you are integrated into that learning process. You get to make sure that they're learning on your exact pieces of equipment, protocols, processes, procedures, all while they're also learning with us. So I think we all know that I don't care if you have a associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, your first day on the job anywhere, there's a huge learning curve for that first at least 30 days, if not 90 to maybe even up to a year.
Right.
This way, we're integrating that all together at the same time. So upon completion, they can actually hit the ground running instead of hiring a new grad and then going through that period of training and transition.
Yeah. With that, you are, and we want to make this clear, and I'm glad you kind of focused on this. This is one of those to where you are focusing that education of that student or non-traditional student on that business. And the business is saying, here's what they need to learn. and you're working with the businesses on how to develop that curriculum, if you will, to develop the teaching in the classroom specifically for this student or these students that want to go in this type of career. You're teaching them what needs to be done or what they need to know for this particular type of work, and then they're also getting paid to do that part-time, maybe even on a semi-full-time, type position there. So that's the other thing with this apprenticeship program. When you're in school, you're not just going through the college routine and going to certain classes. You're getting trained at school, and then you're ready, and then you're also learning on the job. You're applying what you're learning in the classroom to the work you're doing with the apprenticeship program, whether it's part-time or temporary full-time or a full-time situation with the job. You're learning, you're applying it, and vice versa. You're also learning on the job, and then you're bringing into the classroom some knowledge, too, that maybe is going to help you when the instructor comes to that.
Yeah, I think we're really seeing that the apprentices enhance the classroom experience for all because they can pull in some of that true on-the-job experience of, oh, yeah, this is how this applies. This is why I need to understand this. For some reason, I always talk about math because there are a lot of people out there who don't like math. I don't need math for whatever job. And you start to do things on the job and you realize, I think probably every single career out there is a component of math.
Yes.
It might be a little bit of a different piece of math, but everybody needs to know math.
Yes, I agree with you. And it's a very integral part of our education. And, a lot of careers, as you said, if you have a business out there, we want you to consider, filling your workforce with the apprenticeship program at Northeast Community College. And if you're a student or non-traditional student, somebody that's an adult age that's maybe got a family or not, I know it's kind of scary taking that first step to a different career or a different aspect of a career, but this is a good place to start. And you know what? With these apprenticeship programs, let's go back and reiterate that most of them will be, paying you to work for them, whether it's part-time, temporary, full-time, or full-time. You'll be paid to work. Some may pay part or all of your tuition. This could really be a beneficial growth opportunity for anybody out there. It's just a great program, Kim.
Yeah, yes. I always say it's for anybody age 17 to 75.
It is, really, it is. You can learn something, you can gain skills, have a new career or a different angle to your career. I think it's just a great thing that you guys have developed for our region, for the Northeast Community College campuses, the programs themselves. And as you said, how many counties, areas do you cover in here?
So we cover a 20-county region, so essentially all of Northeast Nebraska, actually kind of crazy enough. So our Northeast Community College territory, if you look at the counties we serve, it's a mini state of Nebraska. So that's kind of fun.
Yeah. And she's busy because she's the director of this, and she's out there, she's working with everybody, all the campuses, to help find the jobs for the businesses in certain areas, to help those students get into certain jobs. This apprenticeship program is just on fire, and it's growing, and it's one of those that it's needed. I wish a lot of colleges did this. I think this was a very smart move on Northeast. I think this is great that you're willing to head it up, and take it on and get the students and the businesses working together and to fill the needed positions. So if you have a business out there and you're interested in the apprenticeship program, what do they need to do, Kim?
Yeah, so go visit our website, northeast.edu/apprenticeship. There will be more information there about the program. There will be contact information to get you in touch with me, and we'll work together to fill your talent pipeline. Or if you're an apprentice, we'll work to connect you with a business.
And you just got to contact with Kim at the college if you are a student or a non-traditional student. If you're looking to maybe be a part of an apprenticeship program, you're not sure what they offer or how they can offer it, Kim's your gal. You just got to go find her. You connect with her. Kim Anderson, anything else today?
No, like I said, I appreciate you having me on today. And yes, please reach out if you have any questions about the program or you want to get started. We are here to help.
And again, how do they find out more?
Yeah, so it is northeast.edu/apprenticeship. Or I'm sure if you Google Northeast Apprenticeship, we will pop up also.
That is Kim Anderson. She's the Apprenticeship Director at Northeast Community College. Thank you so much, Kim.
Thank you.
Much, Kim.
Thank you.
Much, Kim.